12 seasons, 245 episodes. A cast that felt like family, both on screen and off. But when the lights went dark in 2017, the lives of the people behind Bones took turns nobody saw coming. Affairs, lawsuits worth hundreds of millions, arrests, and one irreplaceable loss. What really happened to the cast of Bones?
No.
Well, maybe we could...
He was 36 when he first walked onto that FBI set, broad-shouldered, quietly magnetic, carrying every episode on his back. David Boreanaz had already survived the post-Buffy wilderness, endured Angel's cancellation, and fought to stay relevant. Then Booth made him immortal. But in 2010, while still filming the show, he shattered his own carefully constructed image. He publicly admitted to an extramarital affair with Rachel Uchitel, the same woman entangled in the Tiger Woods scandal, only after she threatened blackmail. He came forward himself. His wife, former Playboy playmate, Jaime Bergman, whom he married in 2001, stood beside him. Their 2 children never left the headlines behind. He turns 56 in 2026, and according to recent reports, he has remained one of television's most enduring presences.
Boring or obnoxious because I don't matter.
She was 28 years old in that audition room when Boreanaz moved toward her. She didn't step back. That refusal, that single instinct, handed her 245 episodes as one of the most brilliantly written female leads in television history. But the fight that defined Emily Deschanel wasn't on screen. In 2015, she and Boreanaz filed a massive profit-sharing lawsuit against Fox, alleging the network had cheated them out of tens of millions in legitimate earnings. An arbitrator initially awarded them $179 million. The figure was later reduced and the case privately settled, but the courage it took to sue the network that made them famous, that was pure Brennan. She married actor David Hornsby in 2010. Their 2 sons, Henry and Calvin, are growing up far from the spotlight. She turns 49 in 2026.
My search conclusive.
Whoa, what?
He was 22 years old when he arrived in season 3. Baby-faced, earnest, perpetually underestimated. The writers used that against him brilliantly, making Sweets the kid everyone dismissed until they needed him most. Then, in 2014, they killed him. The scene landed like a punch, but here's what most fans still can't quite believe. The actor who played the psychologist has since co-written Spider-Man, Homecoming, and co-directed Dungeons & Dragons. Honor Among Thieves. John Francis Daley didn't just survive the death of his character. He built an entirely new creative identity behind the camera. He turns 40 in 2026. Would you have recognized him if you'd passed him on a film set?
Force him to sign them?
If necessary. Do you have a gun?
He was 30 when filming began, playing a character whose conspiracy theories and entomology obsessions shouldn't have worked. And yet Hodgins became one of the show's most unexpectedly beloved figures across all 245 episodes. TJ Thyne's off-screen story has its own dramatic arc. He proposed to model Leah Park at a German castle in 2013 in one of the most elaborate gestures imaginable. That engagement eventually ended. He then proposed again, this time in Bali in January 2025, to Christine Lee, and the couple married in November 2025. He turns 51 in 2026. Some people, it seems, simply refuse to stop believing in love.
Of a Norwegian black metal band.
She joined the show in season 2 at 35, bringing a composed authority to every chaotic scene the Jeffersonian could throw at her. 223 episodes of steady, commanding presence. But behind that calm exterior, Tamara Taylor's personal life was quietly unraveling. Her marriage to attorney Miles Cooley, which began in 2007, was finalized in divorce in 2012. Since then, she has stepped almost entirely out of the public eye when not working. No confirmed relationships making headlines. No manufactured drama. Just the work and a private life she has fiercely protected. She turns 55 in 2026.
Oh my God, that thing is huge.
At 27, she was the emotional heartbeat of the Jeffersonian, the free-spirited artist whose warmth held the entire team together through 245 episodes of Bones and Blood and Science. Off-screen, Michaela Conlin has built the opposite of a Hollywood life. She has been with an unidentified partner for years. Their sons, Charlie, born in 2019, and Theodore in 2021, are shielded entirely from public view. No red carpets, no magazine covers. Just a woman who played the most visible person in every room and chose real life over all of it. She turns 47 in 2026. Despite looking 19 on screen, Millegan was actually 31 when the show began, one of the oldest actors playing what felt like the youngest character in the room. He spent 40-plus episodes making Zach's genius feel achingly human, right up until the show made him a killer. Since then, Eric Millegan has done something quietly remarkable. He married his longtime partner Charles Michel in June 2012, and he has spoken openly and consistently about his personal journey with bipolar disorder, working to strip away the stigma that still clings to it. He turns 51 in 2026. That candor has earned him more genuine admiration than any fictional serial killer twist ever could. Fisher arrived in season 4 as the Jeffersonians' most relentlessly pessimistic presence, turning existential gloom into a recurring punchline across 16 episodes that fans never quite got enough of. Moore was 30 when he first appeared, and he has since done something remarkable. He appeared in both the original Avatar and its sequel, connecting his career to two of the highest-grossing films in cinema history, from Lab Intern to Interstellar franchise. He is married to Catherine Moore, and the couple have two children, Oliver and Esme. He turns 48 in 2026. Not bad for the gloomiest person in the building. He was 65 years old when he first appeared as Brennan's long-absent criminal father. And he made Max one of the most compelling presences the show ever had. Most of the world knew him from Love Story and Paper Moon long before Bones. His personal life was as dramatic as anything ever filmed. A turbulent, decades-long relationship with Farrah Fawcett, a legal battle over an Andy Warhol portrait, and a 2007 arrest after a physical confrontation involving a firearm with his own son, Griffin. Ryan O'Neal passed away on December 8th, 2023, at the age of 82. He was irreplaceable, and he knew it. For 55 episodes across 11 seasons, her sharp-tongued federal prosecutor was the one person who could make both Booth and Brennan simultaneously uncomfortable. Patricia Belcher played every second of it with perfect comic precision, and she had spent decades earning that skill. Before Bones, she was one of Hollywood's most reliable character actresses. Since the show, that reputation has only deepened. She has kept her personal life entirely private throughout her career, and she shows no signs of slowing down professionally. She turned 72 in 2026. Some performers only get sharper with time. 22 episodes across season 1. That's all he had, and yet early fans still feel the absence of Goodman's measured, intellectually imposing presence. Since departing Bones, Jonathan Adams built a remarkably consistent career. He landed a long-running role as Chuck Larrabee on Last Man Standing, and established himself as a highly sought-after voice actor, lending his deep, commanding voice to characters including Galactus and Dormammu across animated projects. He turns 58 in 2026. Some exits open bigger doors. He arrived in season 4 at 27, navigating one of the show's most quietly rich journeys, a deeply devout Muslim man of science whose romance with Cam became one of the final season's most emotionally satisfying threads. What most viewers never knew, before acting, Vahdat competed as a professional tennis player. Since Bones, he has made championing authentic Middle Eastern representation in Hollywood a genuine personal mission. He is married to actress Nora Zehetner, known to fans of Grey's Anatomy and Heroes. He turns 44 in 2026. The rotating interns were never just filler. They were the show's beating conscience. Carla Gallo's Daisy made relentless enthusiasm an art form across 33 episodes before stepping back to build a grounded family life with screenwriter Mark Satterthwaite and their 2 daughters. Laura Spencer's Jessica was the most emotionally open squintern of them all. She married producer Michael Nelson in 2019 and has maintained a quietly warm industry presence. Michael Grant. Terry's Wendell was the working-class kid who earned everything, including one of the show's bravest storylines when Wendell was diagnosed with a rare bone cancer. Terry is married to Christine Cerullo, and the couple have 1 daughter. John Boyd's Aubrey arrived in season 10 as the outsider nobody wanted and became someone everyone needed. He married actress Nicole Vicious in 2012 and has maintained an admirably low profile, despite recurring fake death hoaxes that have been debunked repeatedly online. Tiffany Hines quietly took over the role of Michelle Welton from another actress and made it entirely her own across 10 episodes, later landing a recurring role in Nikita. And Ryan Cartwright's Vincent Nigel Murray, the trivia-obsessed British intern shot dead in just 11 episodes, remains one of the most discussed exits in the show's entire run. Fans still aren't over it. Bones gave us 12 seasons of murder and science and love, but the real stories, the affairs and lawsuits and grief and reinvention, those happened off camera. Some of this cast transformed, some vanished, one was lost forever, and all of them, in their own way, survived the strange gravity of a show that refused to be forgotten. Which story hit you hardest? Tell us in the comments below, and subscribe to RoleMorph for more.